Although some states allow insurers to cover punitive damage awards, in several states, such coverage is against both state law and public policy. In Neal-Pettit v. Lahman, an Ohio court considered whether to require an insurer to cover attorney's fees awarded as a result of punitive damages, despite that the insurance policy excluded coverage of punitive damages. Kimberly Neal-Pettit sued Linda Lahman, alleging that Lahman struck Neal-Pettit's vehicle while Lahman was intoxicated and fleeing the scene of an earlier collision. A jury found in Neal-Pettit's favor, awarding her compensatory damages for her injuries. The jury also awarded her punitive damages and attorney's fees, finding that Lahman had acted with malice. Lahman maintained an auto insurance policy with Allstate Insurance Company, and the policy excluded punitive damages. Accordingly, Allstate paid Neal-Pettit the compensatory damages, but denied coverage of the punitive damages and attorney's fees. Allstate asserted that because the jury awarded attorney's fees as a result of the punitive damages award, the attorney's fees were excluded from coverage under Lahman's policy. Neal-Pettit filed a supplemental complaint against Allstate for the attorney's fees. The trial judge granted summary judgment in Neal-Pettit's favor. Allstate appealed, arguing that the attorney's fees constituted an element of punitive damages, and thus that Ohio public policy prevented coverage of such fees. The appellate court affirmed, finding that the attorney's fees were conceptually distinct from the punitive damages and that Lahman's policy didn't expressly exclude coverage of such fees. The Ohio Supreme Court granted review.